Arudi.
Unaenda wapi wewe?
Arudi hapa.
Mtomba kafiri wewe.
Mtoto aende kimbia huko Instagram. Acha kujichapa wewe.
Kuma Nyako'S.
Anafikiria hapa ni Instagram.
Hapa tutampanga.
Unapata wapi nguvu za kuleta kwa kugunesha ni kuongea? Ulipomtukana huyo bosi wao ulikuwa huna akili. Kwa sababu umeshaisha. Ulivyokuja na kiherehere kinembe imeshakupasuka umeshaisha. Leo unapata nguvu za kuja hapa. Au mtu kama huyu hautaketa kumpandisha hapa. Wallahi billahi. She's not deserved kuwepo hapa. Trust me. Imagine hawezi kaingia kwa prime minister na akijua president ambao ni president hayuko na akajisikia comfortable. Ever never. Aende huko kwake na mnukamavi huko. Wakamaliza.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Diehards. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
I'll be giving you guys a microphone one by one. Ma'am Nyako. Wako.
Okay. Okay, Jajauka, mimi narudia to the same statement. If Cinderella want to be here na aongee anything yenye tutamsikiza, please without any makelele na nini, mi naomba afungue tu mic, apologize kwa mpoa wetu, kwa president wetu, then ashuke aenda pull down that video, then arudi tutamsikiza hapa. Tuko hapa mpaka asubuhi, we can sit here tumsikize Kenya ndio kusema, lakini without that no, apologize kwa prezo, afanye vile na style right way, then we can continue. Hiyo ndio Kenya mimi naomba tu. The rest yes, ni mpoa wetu, ni president wetu na ajawai mudisrespect, ni yeye mwenyewe alimuanza. So amuombe msamaha, then ashuke aenda pull down the video, then we can continue. Sababu hata mpoa akikuja hapa sikia tuna discuss na huyu mama hapa anything na video yake ina roll TikTok akimtukana, I don't think itakuwa poa. Jajauka, I don't think
ngoja I've got just a general question. By any chance kuna penye mimi amewahi ni mention mimi
no, of course alisema wewe usi judge,
anasema wewe
ni judge ni yeye peke yake.
Ma'am Nyako and Eve, can you kuna kitu
nilisema Cinderella
judge, can we do one,
we can communicate, you can make us understand, but
kuna recordings, wacha kupingana.
Our president then go pull down the video, then come.
This is your platform, Auka. Can we do one thing? I've never attended your session, right? And I always say something in court, nobody is above the law. How about this Google Nation take me to court on whatever they want to charge me with? Because saizi sielewi mambo ya mimi Auka, I've never mentioned you, na kama ningekuwa nimekumention hata aibu zangu siwezi panda hapa juu. I would have come direct na nikwambia Auka, nimekuwa nikikumisquote, nimekuwa nikikutusi, nimekuwa nikiongea vibaya. First of all, I'm sorry, I want to talk to you now. I've never done that. Munatoka tu na issues huko. How about you do, Auka, you sit on a case that it is me versus Google Nation. I'm ready. But see mambo ya kukuja kusubjectiwa to a certain bullying. If there's an apology that will come from me, Ma'am Nyako, I'm sorry to say this, it must come from a remorse, from a remorseful heart, from me myself. Na saizi nasema uniambie, have you never seen FYP? Wao umesema mimi nimeanza president wenyu. Can I come with evidence, Auka? Can this thing be neutral? Can it be equal? And then if I have,
so if you are not ready to apologize to our mpoa, then I don't see any.
I'm being subjected. Ni kama I'm being told some certain bullying here. I can't operate like that, Ma'am Nyako. We'd rather just go the legal way. Then we start this trial.
Let's move on. Tony, you are.
I've heard you guys and there's a lot of back and forth. Na hata miaka mbili bado mtakuwa tu back and forth. All I'm trying to say is this. Black Cinderella, it seems like umeumiza emotions za watu wengi. And all I can ask you, come off the high horse for a moment. Not for the sake of anything else, but for the sake of peace. Why cut your kiburi chini kidogo? Because all I'm seeing here is that you want to stand hard by what you think or what you know. Just calm down for a minute. Apologize hata kama saa zingine inabidingi tu you be the humble one. Person. It doesn't make you a fool. It simply means that you just want peace. You do it for the sake of peace. Don't come to a point of thinking that vile unafikiria na vile unataka ndio vile itaenda. Sometimes you just have to be humble and do it for the sake of peace. Nobody's trying to control you here. You're trying to be your own person, trying to grow yourself, even into your own content. We want to support you. I would love to support you. By the way, I'm very neutral on here. Auka knows me pretty well. Mimi nakuwa neutral. Sikuingili na singili Gugunation. I've never been in any group. All I know is, if it means you coming to a point where you want to make peace with the majority, just come off that high horse and say you're sorry. That is all these guys are demanding. Not war, not back and forth. Wachana na story ya koti, wachana nini. Just humble and say sorry. That's all they want for the sake of peace.
I'm saying sorry for what, Tony?
For the sake of
ni kwangu. Sasa mimi nitauliza Black Cinderella kitu moja.
Yes.
You claim that you are a judge, a servant. A judge is supposed to be a servant of everybody, right? Why do you take grudges? Why do you take grudges? And why did you instantly took the picture, the video and put it there and you never pull it down and you want to serve people? Which kind of person, which kind of personality of a judge are you? Of course, you crashed with the Bosskhan. You took it personally and you are claiming to be judge. Is that contact judge or neutral?
Okay.
I'm just talking to you. It's my time. Let me talk. First of all, Nyako being silent is not that she's stupid. That one you should know. Si mgeni kwa street. Wewe unaenda utoe hiyo picha, hiyo video, ndio sasa tusikie mambo ingine. And we are not requesting. We are demanding.
We are demanding.
That is not hiyo si ati tunabuli. We just need that video to be down.
Hapo sasa ndio kuna shida Auka. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, Auka iko hivi.
Hapo ndio kwenye kuna shida. Naomba niondoke.
Black Cinderella hapa tujakuja
naomba niondoke because I feel like kuna vitu tu zinaendelea hapa and it doesn't involve me. Honestly.
Kidogo kabla uondoke, mimi sibishani na wewe.
Just wait.
Sibishani na wewe Cinderella.
I'm not going to be on the whatever. Let's be realistic here, right? Kama kuna mtu amekosewa and there's something I feel like I need to apologize, hata si wewe utani command, I will. I gave an apology to Diana Ross without anybody asking.
Kiza, usilete narrative.
So wewe unaona makosa yote mahali.
Nyako.
Cinderella, siku zote ukikubali kukosolewa.
That question, Mam Nyako. Thank you for that question.
Mam Nyako, we are dealing with
Mam Nyako ameniuliza swali. Can I answer her?
Yeah, Cobra wacha ajibu Mam Nyako.
Wacha nijibu
Mam Nyako ameniuliza swali.
Cobra, patiana space please. Patiana space.
Mam Nyako ameniuliza swali.
Alikuwa na mic.
Mam Nyako ameniuliza swali mzuri. Ameniuliza, according to mimi Cinderella, wewe unaona ni kama hauna makosa. Thank you for that question. Now, I love to say it the way it is in my heart. According to mimi Cinderella, both me and Nyako tuko na makosa. Number 1, hatujuani. Number 2, we've never met anywhere. Number 3, kuna age difference hapa. Sifai kumdisrespect na pia hafai kukuja kuniongelea. I was on my own Auka. Can I bring the evidence? Mimi nilishtukia tu video. In fact, it was my sister. Akaniambia umefanya nini Nyako anakuaddress. Unaelewa? Na mimi hata ukiangalia video yangu nilifanya saa 9 ya usiku. Because I was waking up with that call. Nilifanya saa 9.
So wewe una feel sisi wote supporters wa Prezo tutakusikiza wewe na mwenyewe uwezi omba msamaha. How do you feel?
Cobra, subiri kidogo. Nyako hawezi kubishana na wewe kama haujamkosea. First ni wewe ulianza. Na neno samahani kutoka kwenye mdomo wako ni kama umeshindwa kabisa. Yaani kujireduce na kuomba samahani.
Wait.
Na Nyako afadhali hata niombe Nyako msamaha. Unasikia?
Black Cinderella, wait.
ulikuja na kimoto moto, mwana hizaya mkubwa, mwana haramu. Ulikuja vibaya, haujui kunavyoenda. Unamtukana Nyako, unakuja unanivamia ukumanyoko. Unaenda wapi mwana haramu mkubwa? Kafiri mtomba kuku. Mwenye mavi kwa mkuku mama mako wewe.
Unaenda wapi?
Anafikiria huko ni Instagram. Huko si Instagram, tutakupanga.
Malaya zamani wewe. Kuja.
Arudi.
Unaenda wapi wewe?
Arudi hapa.
Mtomba kafiri wewe. Mtoto
aende kuja kimbia huko Instagram. Acha kujiletea hapa wewe.
Kumanyoko hii.
Anafikiria hapa ni Instagram.
Hapa tutampanga.
Unapata wapi nguvu za kuleta kwa kugunesha ni kuongea? Ulipomtukana huyo bosi wao ulikuwa huna akili. Kwa sababu umeshaisha. Ulivyokuja na kiherehere kinembe imeshakupasuka, umeshaisha. Leo unapata nguvu za kuja hapa. Auka mtu kama huyu hautaketa kumpandisha hapa. Wallahi billahi. She's not deserve it kuwepo hapa. Trust me. Imagine hawezi kaingia kwa prime minister na akijua president ambao ni president hayuko na akajisikia comfortable. Ever never. Aende huko kwake na mnukamavi huko. Wakamalizane huko. Malaya wewe kwa mama mako. Mkundu wa mama
yako. Hakumheshimu Hauka. Hakukuheshimu Hauka. Inakuwaje leo anapanda hapa juu ati anataka aombe msamaha na ili hali alikukosea?
Hauka niko live kwangu. Sorry, nimesikia tu wanaandika tena tukanwa huku. Ndio kilichonikimbiza kwa haraka. Nina energy ya kutosha. Mkundu umekuvujia mavi, soko limekwisha la Nigeria kwa mama mako. Unakuja hapa ulikaa ukamtukana Nyako live hapa. Leo unapata audacity, unataka kuomba samahani. Kwenda wewe mwana Isaya. Kitungu saumu wewe kwa Mkundu. Nyoko, Hauka nimeenda. Nitarudi baadaye.
Ningependa sana kujua juu anasema aliamshwa. Well, leo ukinicharaza
thank you. Nilikuwa nangoja amalize.
Wait, nani? Black Cinderella?
Yes.
Tumeinteract na Nyako, sisi wote tunamjua. Nyako hizi amka aseme kitu about somebody kama hujamjua. So how did this happen? Nani mam Nyako? Nimeona mimi sionangi hiyo koti yenu, hata siwaangalii. What happened?
Can I explain to you?
Acha nielezee wewe ni Cinderella. Mute. Si umekuja hapa hivi. Umekuja umetupata tulia. Ilianza hivi Hauka. Wakati wenye walileta huyo ndugu yake akuje kwa kotini. Then Prezo decide wacha nyamaze kando, ambapo sisi tuliona any decision yake tunaisupport. After hapo huyu mwanamke ndio ameanza kumtengenezea video na kuanza kumtukana, ambapo Prezo yeye alipanda hasira vile Kenya walikuwa wanafanya between family yao, wameweka kwa TikTok wanatafuta nayo sijui ni coins ama nini, wanaomba nayo coins. Then after hapo Prezo yeye decide enda fungue live yake ajibu back, na akijibu back hakumtaja jina, hakumfanyia anything. Yeye alikuwa anajibu Kenya ilikuwa inaendelea kwa hiyo kotini yao hiyo. Walikuja na fujo. Then akatengeneza video kutukana Prezo. We don't know kwa nini alimtukana.
Nyako.
Mimi nilikuwa na Prezo hiyo siku na tulikuwa tunazoom yeye mwenyewe tukiona hivi.
Ngoja ebu Cinderella tueleze your side. Then Nyako, if you can get that video whatever it is, ebu tuchezeshe kama unaipata. Cinderella, what happened according to ilianza vipi?
According to me, I'm getting some message. Guys, don't worry about this thing. I'd rather sort it out today and be free, right? So let me tell you how come. I was on my own. The mistake I ever did to come to TikTok was through the platform of maybe the person I came from. Because hata huyo mtu sitaki kumtaja. I don't want it to seem like kuna mali nilikuwa nimempeleka, right? I was sleeping in my home. Na nilikuwa nimefanya the first case. Okay? The next thing nasikia ni Nyako anani advice about being careful na huyo mwanamke mwenye alikuwa amenileta TikTok. Now I was okay with the advice. Iko kwa whatever, tusidanganyane, tutaangalia tu date. I was okay with the advice until aanze kusema mambo ya sijui wigi yangu, sijui imefanya nini. I couldn't understand mbona anani attack. Unaelewa? The first thing I did, actually I didn't want to respond, but the first thing I did, niliuliza mwenye amenileta TikTok, what is this thing? What has pissed this person off? Juu hata anijui. Nikiingia TikTok, I knew na kuja kumingle na everybody. I'm not that kind of person that nita choose ati juu Auka kwa Nyako, sijui na huyu Nyako asikizani na huyu, kwa hivyo nitaona Auka kama ndaona jaja Auka kama adui. I don't do that. So nikauliza the person who brought me, why is she attacking me? Unaelewa? The first thing niliambiwa ni hawapendangi, okay, not hawapendangi. Nyako hapendangi mtu aingie TikTok na ile fujo ama sijui na whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, if that is the case,
so
I'm gonna do a video.
Who told you this? That
was Lady J. Yeah, that was Lady J. So according to me, I'm like, hiyo ni saa 9 ya usiku. According to me, I'm like, kwani as in who runs TikTok, sijui who. Okay, she explained a lot of things. Ati paka usipopendwa na Google Nation, ati sijui atakuja kuangusha account. I'm like, what is all this? Hata mnijui. Funny enough, Jauka, nikiwa huko nje kwa Instagram, Nyako has been someone mwenye unausha admire tu mtu, especially when she charaza mtu ama akitukana mtu. Unaelewa? So coming on TikTok, I'm like, hata si expect nita mingle na the likes of Nyako, considering hao ni watu wamekuwa hapa, they are big here. You understand?
Auka recording iko hapa, acha acheze ndiye ajitete. Recording iko tena, icheza recording ndiye ajitete.
Acha tuichezeshe. Fungua kamera.
Hapa TikTok kwa kamera. Anafungua kamera, anatupa mate, anapaka mate screen, alafu anazima, anakuwa na followers. Akijaribu kupita Shinyalu, unaelewa? Na itakuwa mzuri. Sipendi hiyo upuzi. Kama kuna kitu Cinderella anakukosea, unakuja unaongelesha Cinderella. Lakini kukuja kuimagine wewe utasimama mbele yangu, nyanukia na kinembe imeniala kama mboga imelala kwa fridge siku 3. Mimi nitakurarua na sitakuweka. This now. Bona try direct ni nini? This is a worldwide movement. Hata hiyo DCI haiziniambia kitu. Kikitamba kinatamba. Thank you, very important. Nikiendelea, I didn't want to be violent, but the fame was here. Na ukuje na akili, ukuje na talent unachukiwa, ukuje na akili unachukiwa, ukuje na creativity unachukiwa, unapigwa vita. Jamani, hata kama ni wewe, watu wanaomba ngumi. Mtu anakukujia Black Cinderella kama vile Nyako na huyo motomoto wa Madagascar. Anaomba ngumi. Utamnyima?
Incredible.
Hata kama ni wewe, mtu anaomba ngumi uko nayo. Tena ngumi zangu ni ndogo ndogo, zile za matoke. Ngumi zangu ni za ingoko na matoke. Mundu kumundu yani ndakupa, ndakutandika, ndakuswa. Nikapatiana ngumi. Kupatiana ngumi, mambo ikachacha. Comments, watu wajafurahia, Wakenya wajapenda. Wanaona huyu msichana ana tabia mbaya. Sasa nikashinda hata kujiita act.
That's all.
Ingine tulia tu nani Auka.
Let me look for it.
After the next one.
Thank you so much.
Endelea nikitafuta.
Judge Black Cinderella. Continue.
That is not the first recording. The first recording iko kwa page yangu. So kama anaweza cheza the first recording. This was when after the first recording Lady J said ananifanyia interview, right? So we can start with the first recording.
Smartly.
Wacha tusikize recording kwanza, but meanwhile
iko kwa page yangu.
Sawa anaicheza, but Cinderella, you know, I have not been on TikTok long enough. I can say that now I am 1 year. I don't know how long you've been on TikTok. Maybe you've been on TikTok longer than me. But this is one thing that I've learned from TikTok. Ukiingia kwa space, kuna watu ambao wamekuwa on that platform longer than you. Learn from them. Listen from them. Know what is going on. I have come on that platform wakati ulikuwa kwa Lady J, and I have seen and I've heard many times when you've been silenced, when you've been told by Lady J, usiongele nini, do not talk down on influencers on TikTok. Let me call them influencers. You know, people whose account TikTok wants to be projected. You know, like for example, Jajauka here. He's one person, like fungua live yake, you'll see there are 1,000 people coming here. Those are influencers on TikTok. Na mtu kama wewe kuja kwa platform yako, you cannot shut them down. Hata kama wanaongea vibaya namna gani, because they are the people that actually trend TikTok. So you must understand such people, and you know, I've listened to you a few times privately, ukiwa kwa different platform, not pale kwa DJ, elsewhere. Your mouth is full of vulgar words. As a judge, I do not understand how people can hate you, yet you're supposed to give judgment, proper judgment. Now people already fighting you on TikTok. As a judge, that is a very bad space where you do not want to be on that space, whereby what are accused for saying one thing or the other. Try to tone down your words like a judge. I know it is content, and you've chose to be your content to be what? A judge. So live like a judge, talk like a judge, dress like a judge, eat like a judge, sleep like a judge. Anytime ukiamushwa, hata ukikorushwa namna gani. I don't think ushaipata mtu kama Uka anaanza kutukana watu. Because at the end of the day, people will come to him for judgment. So you must tone down your language. You've been making judgment for the past few months or weeks. I think it's been like a month or 2 months or so. Look at your following. Right now you have about 16,000 followers. Why hasn't your following reached like 50, 60, 70,000? It means that there is something that you're not doing right. And the moment you start doing that thing right, you will see your account grow. Tone down your language because you want to be a judge. Unless you want to change your content, you can change the name, utoyo jina judge, be Black Cinderella, and you will trend with that other thing. As long as it is not a judge, you will trend. Tone down.
Oh wow, those are words of wisdom. Anybody has got the recording?
Prime Minister, 1 minute. Do you know your meaning ya kinembe meniala? It's not good. Huyu mwanamke afai kuwa. Ukweli, afai kuwa hapa. Tunaona hata sisi wenyewe tuna disrespect our president sababu alimtusi vibaya, ukweli vibaya.
Nyako, mimi sitetei mtu by the way, but all I'm trying to say, we are trying to find a solution going forward. Because again,
Tony ange apologize his story before we continue, then we can continue.
Tony,
the only thing tunaomba ni apology.
That's why I said to him, to calm down, atoke kwa hiyo high horse, ateremke na ombe tu msamaha, because makosa ilifanyika kitambo na makosa ingine isaidi. Tuseme hii makosa ili cross counter ile makosa ingine, that's why nilibelieve. You just have to humble yourself. And by the way, another thing also I wanted to say, if at all you want to continue with this content of being a judge, work with the right people. Mentorship is very important. Work with the right people who can mentor you into this the right way. Because again, coming into this space where maybe you're still new and you want to grow, sometimes it's good to get the correct connection. Yes, you believe in yourself so much, but as you believe in yourself, believe in others who have gone ahead of you. Trust in them and believe in them and work with them. They will help you get there faster rather than you take a long route na ikuende unaban more bridges going forward. Haitakusaidia.
Nilikuwa nataka kusema hivi.
Makosa ilifanyika na tuachane na makosa, tuomba tu msamaha. It's okay. Vitu zilifanyika kitambo. We grow every day and we learn every day. We learn from our mistakes. Just calm down to a level where all these the only thing these guys need is apology. It's not gonna make you less of a human being going to bed tonight. In fact, it will make you sleep like a baby, knowing pretty well that at least you've solved one problem going forward.
Kiukweli Auka, kuwa mtu mzima ni kukosolewa. Kama haukubali kukosolewa, hakuna mahali maisha unaenda. The word sorry, hata tungekuwa tunaongelea story zote. Aseme tu sorry, iishe, we be friends, venye watu wanaishi hapa TikTok. The word sorry, alikosea. Sorry tu, Black Cinderella will not cost you anything.
Auka, later, wacha niongee. Me first of all, I request her first to go and pull out the video before kuja kwa.
Obra iwezekani, unashinda umeinsist na kitu iwezekani. We are trying to find a solution.
No, but kama iwezekani then I'm listening to people here.
Listen, you cannot come and control us. That's the part of issue, that's why you are here.
What
Aya. Nani akona kitu ya kusema? Before nimalize. Nani anataka kitu ya kusema?
Auka, naomba niseme hivi. Naomba niseme hivi, kama amekata kupull down video, venye alienda akachukua simu yake akaongea alivyoongea, aende hivyo hivyo pia achukue hiyo simu aombe msamaha. Hivyo hivyo alivyochukua simu akaongea hayo maneno, pia aende achukue aombe msamaha kama hataki kupull down. As simple as that.
Thank you.
Sioni big deal hapo.
Auka, mimi nataka kujua tu amekuja kufanya nini? Reason yenye mleta hapa chuo ni gani kwanza?
Aya. Anything else?
Okay, to be honest, all I know is maybe the judge was made to think the way she was thinking then. But now she's at a space where she wants to be an individual who's operating on herself, doing her own content. And with that will come itakuja na cost. And this is one of them. This is one of them. If you want to walk your walk without really hanging on anyone's jacket, it will cost you humility. That's what I want to tell you. Now, kama she was made to think the way she was thinking then. Maybe it's time for you to come back and say, okay, listen, I was made to think this way, but now I want to think that way going forward. It doesn't cost you nothing. Hakuna mkono yako itaanguka at night. In fact, you will sleep with less burden in your heart. That's what I want to tell you. And that's my point.
Thank you. Professor, read with me.
Yeah. Can I echo what Tony has just said? And I'm going to go back to the question that I have asked. Why is she here now and what does she want from Auka? Because that hasn't been clear to me. But this is what I'm going to say. I believe that when this lady came to TikTok, it was sold to her as a place where she will dominate, she will have the influence, she will get the gifts, she will get the returns. So there were certain expectations that she had when she joined Kenyan TikTok space. And with that, after the first week of her, I thought that was a very remarkable start. Things started going south for her because of how she thought she was going to perform in this space. What I'm seeing is happening now is that those expectations of hers were not met, be they financial returns, gifts, following, her dominating the space with whatever content. Those expectations have not been met. What we are seeing her do now is realize that the people who she dismissed and trashed, such as Jaja Ukahia, such as now going and apologizing to people like Diana Rose, now going back and looking for people like her. She is realizing that she needs to network and buy people's loyalty and following. And that's why she's finding herself now doing this, what people are calling the TikTok tour. Because the first few weeks that she was on this TikTok platform, she had no time for anybody. And she felt like she was the one who was on top. But now you're being forced to come to such spaces as Auka's platform, and you're facing the likes of us and these people sitting here and people calling you names in the comment section, a position that you never thought or imagined that you would be at. So what I would advise you is what I started by saying initially. When you go to a new environment, do your research, find out who is doing what here, who are the players, how do I get people to my side? Because yes, you have the talent. Yes, you have done great things, but the question then becomes the how. The how is the problem right here. And it's unfortunate that yes, people are trying to tell you from outsiders, and I really could care less whose platform you joined in, but the how is the issue for you. You have something that you can go with very far. You just need to tweak a few things here and there, because you'll find yourself in these situations and hakuna pali utaenda. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
So, Professor, repeat your question. The elephant.
So
in
my
the room.
question, why is she at Auka's platform and why now? Asante.
Acha tumpatie microphone. Cinderella, microphone yako.
Yeah. Auka, I came to your platform because, like I said, I've just, si kitambo sana, this is coming to my attention that a court more than 4 times to what I was told has been here, right? And knowing that you're Judge Auka, you've been here before and you had a content, when you ulikuja na hii content the first place, you understand? Me and you have never talked, right? Nimesema vizuri, I came in thinking I'm starting something unusual. You get? But alongside, wakati imeenda kuishaisha kwa hiyo platform ingine, ndo nimekuja kugundua I'm not the only one doing this. Imefanywa na imefanywa tena mara ya 4. Naturally, I would want to meet you. I would want to work with you. If I knew that, okay, let me just say it because I feel like being honest, right? It might spike their emotions, but I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way. If I knew you are sijui nimesikia the Prime Minister of Google Nation, of course with high regards, if I knew what that could symbolize, like there's a certain enmity, I wouldn't come. Perhaps I would be out there. I wouldn't talk about you, I wouldn't come. Hizi vitu zote nimepanda hapa juu ndo mimi naambiwa. I'm not so sure I understand what is it about Google Nation that you have to bully people. But nimeka hapa, people are trying to, only huyu Mam Nyako and maybe Lighter kidogo, Lighter na huyu Smart, they are trying to let me know. We are approaching a point of healing, a point of remorse, a point of forgiveness. You can't drive me and drag me like a ram you're going to slaughter on chicken, on Christmas chicken. No. Nimesema tu vizuri, an apology comes from my heart, with me being remorseful, genuinely from my heart. I'm not there. Au kasijafikishwa hapo. I'm not there. Your apology labda itakuja, but I'm not there. I want a fair trial. I want to understand things that people are saying. Because according to me, Auka, I will be a liar to say that niliamka tu asubuhi nataka lions na nataka watu wani gift nikaanza nikachagua tu Nyako na Diana Ross ndo nijulikane. Guys, come on. I've been at a point where I've enjoyed fame. I've made the money. Come on. I've made what I want to make. Haijanisaidia. I'm not here for that.
Na ukajinyonga, ukajirepu, ukadanganya wao bina amekurepu. Shuka huko tuambie kwa nini ulitusi Bosskhan kwanza. Wenda huko, wenda na rubideni mwasema kende wewe mtakataka mama mzee wewe. Huko wewe. Wenda huko. Anatuambia nini hapa? Apologize ama utoke hapa. Acha kuongea kizungu mingi umbwe wewe.
I won't even talk to you, girl. I won't talk to you. Why should I insult you? Everybody here is talking to me. Why should you come and insult me?
So,
you're talking about
Prime Minister, mimi naweza ongea neno moja. One minute.
Ngoja. The question is, question you read with me and so many people is.
Sija answer the second question.
Yeah, so that is
now?
The biggest question.
Why now?
Why and why now?
I was coming there. I've answered the first one. Yeah, I've answered the first one. Why Judge Auka, right? And then now I'm coming to why now. Now let me answer you why now. That is with me, my honesty. Guys, when you come into a platform when you unaona amekosana na kila mtu, This person, you owe them loyalty, not to dine with their own enemies, right? Now, when you say why now, you have a right to ask. But then I have also the right to answer. It's very simple. I'm on my platform, and my platform is about networking. My platform is about working with everybody. My platform is about meeting people. The other platform, I was limited. This is the only time that I can now say, oh yeah, I've identified kuna mtu kama huyu, wacha nimfuate, kuna mtu kama huyu, wacha nimfuate. So we cannot come and say, oh, because umetoka.
Mama ongea kitu yenye na make sense. Alitusi akina Diana Rosi, akatusi Bosskhan, akakutusi. Apologize ndio atuongeleshe hiyo kizungu yake mingi mingi. Apologize ng'ombe hii takata.
Sasa kama apologize tunamsikiza kwa yeye. Apologize tunamsikiza kwa yeye.
One of the great arts of conversation. So when you see people are quiet here and they're not saying anything, it doesn't mean that they concur with you or they agree with your attitude or your words. But choices have consequences. And my good young lady will realize very soon, and she has realized in the past. And we've been in all these different social medias. Yes, Facebook works differently, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, and all that stuff. But my content or my reason for coming up here was just to remind our good friend, so-called judge, that my friend, as we say here in this country, treat carefully, respect others, and the respect shall flow to you. Sorry is not given. Sorry is from the heart. Whatever you choose to do with the sorry is up to you. And if you choose war and that's your path, you will also just be a content creator of that kind of resort. And I think it's I Am Smartly who was talking while I came up here, who advised that if you choose to be a judge, then what kind of caliber of judge are you? There are so many judges we have here who are content creators, locally and outside the country, that are doing their judge thing, in quotes, in different form and looking for different audience. So I must say, I don't know what kind of audience you're looking for, Miss Judge Cinderella. So what you do think about the people you found here or people you intend to find, conversation is two-way. And if you want to leverage them, I totally believe that you have to look into yourself and understand. As I was reading down there, you wrote that people do not understand or have the mentality that doesn't make sense to you. It will not make sense to you because you are coming from a different perspective. And I personally respect that. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody respectfully can say whatever they want, but you are not entitled to facts. If you do know that that is possible, then you'll just be fine. My question to us was, or to you if you are here, how do you define respect? How do you define respect? In terms of audience interaction and different major teams like Jajauka and the rest. How do you define respect? And question number 2, what impact do you think the so-called mentality that you mentioned in the context or content down there to us? What mentality do you want to think of? Your way of thinking? Not necessarily. People think differently, and that's why we are all different. Thank you.
Wow, that is very sober. Thanks so much. Hey, I'm sorry. Quick recovery. Good to see you back. The Don King. Siku hizi nasikia unaitwa senior counsel. Senior counsel Don King. Microphone iko kwako.
Yes, Judge Auka, how are you?
The judge of the Supreme Court. Go ahead.
Hizi nasikia unaitwa judge.
Hey, all along.
Anyway, my respected friend, our intellectual daughter from the lake, Rose Oginga, is here. Hello, Rose. How are you, Rose?
Great, thank you.
Asante.
Don King, you guys used to work together with Cinderella. What happened?
Yeah, and I'm here because of that. You see, I know how toxic this platform can be. And Cinderella was a very, very, very good person. And I was so proud of her. She's one of the reasons why I decided to join the court, because she really used to work so well, her speech. Like, you could really think that Cinderella was that judge. But along the way, I really don't know what happened. So what I want to tell Cinderella, she's my good friend, me at Nyako'S and all that. I just want to tell Cinderella, there's still time. Ikiburi, kelele, it's not going to help you. This app has got people who can shout better than you. This app has people who have better, like even worse insults than you. So you cannot merge with them. So the best thing that you need to do is just humble yourself and be that person that we used to know. Because trust me, Auka Cinderella used to get a lot of support from people like us and the rest. But I think she still can come back to her senses and go back to Cinderella that we used to know. The Cinderella we are seeing right now, even for me personally, it's really confusing me. I've got no bad blood. But even if she wants to do her own thing, let her be the Cinderella that we used to know. And we can support both sides. Auka, I can come here, support you. I can go to Lady J, support her. I can go to Cinderella and support her. You see, it doesn't mean that if I'm supporting Auka, I need to be enemies with Cinderella. It doesn't mean that if I'm supporting Cinderella, I need to be enemies with Lady J. The cake is too big for all of us, you see. Kila mtu akona piece yake, kila mtu anaweza pata share yake. So Cinderella, you still have some time. Come back to your senses, be the person that you used to be. We will still support you regardless.
So, Don, what took out of you guys, whatever, yes, Kotian, what happened? Did she...
I've never understood much because I've never wanted to get deep and know what happened. But I think there was some misunderstanding and it was not that big. I think they could have sat down and talked. Auka, trust me, if it was that, what I know, it was not a big issue. I think hasira ilikuja tika explode and ego ikakuwa juu. So that was something that could have been solved, because trust me, it happened once and they did solve it. So this time around also, because the first one was even more serious, that's when I knew that she's not going to come back. But if they managed to talk and she came back, ikakuwa fiti. Also this one, they could have been able to talk, because I've always been there and I've been advising them. You see, if you guys don't take care of this, it's going to explode and this content will fade away. You see? So I think they could have talked and things could have been better, but the doors are still open. I believe they can still come back, sit down, talk, create better rules, and the content can still go, carry forward, of which it's still running and it's even getting better and better. So she can still come back.
Okay.
Yeah. But if she wants to do it herself, it's good. Me hata naweza enda kusupport, but sasa the Cinderella that I'm seeing right now, you see, it's getting worse and worse. It's not good for her herself.
Guys, Don is one of the people who have really had a good fair share of their cake on this platform. Hata Don aliingia hapa na DCI nini mingi, siku hizi naona ametulia, he's very humble. So Don, you need to give her some handouts lessons ulikuwa unatumia. You remember those times?
So naona siku hizi hata natusiwa and I'm quiet. He said don't.
Don alikuja hapa katanganya watu vile ni DCI, ni nini, vitu mingi ilikuwa moto. Lakini sisi yetu ilikuwa bado tu kupali. So if you still talk to her, Don, unaweza advise, But this is what I want to say, because I actually, anybody want to say something? Anybody want to say something?
Yeah, TikTok is big. Content ni mingi. Cinderella, I think this is the second time we are actually interacting. The other time tulikuwa kwa Pau, where I think that was the day you had left platform ya Lady J. You remember I told you TikTok is big, content ni mingi, But you see, the moment you make a decision kwamba this is what I want to do, inabidi unafunika vitu zote. You know, you kept saying naweza nikakuwa mbaya sana, naweza nikakuwa mbaya sana. So it actually meant me to go back to your videos and watch and see what content you are doing before you became a judge. Wacha.
Okay. Mtandao, mambo vipi?
Wewe friend of the court, sisi ndio the OGs.
Sawa kitu.
Wait, Cheki, we must learn to coexist, you know. That's number one. Number two, I think someone would say, you know, this place is huge. You know, the cake is huge for everybody. And au kasikiza Buddha, you know. We cannot inherit enemies.
No.
I feel sorry for her because, you know, it's not her fault. We cannot inherit enemies. You know, she came on TikTok. She found herself on a particular platform. She had no idea what's going on. I remember I used to, you know, see hata mimi ndio yuko koti tu. She had no clue what's going on TikTok, and she's learned to. She learned the hard way. Guys, don't touch her platform. Don't touch her account, and let's support. Ati ni kwenda hapa ni mtaani, tulieni tu. Well, Junior, Cheki, you and I, we know very well how toxic this platform can be, but we must learn to coexist.
Mtandao, watu wanasema una whisper, ationgeza sauti kidogo hawakusikii.
Mtandao ulia, ya ongea nikaa analia. Why do you, sijui ya utakanga wapi akikuja. Mtandao, you okay?
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we just want to coexist. And also, I think you're the ones told me that, you know, these things, they're not pertinent. I mean, anyone can use them unless you've registered those kind of stuff. So actually, Judge Cinderella to our support, but no one is perfect. You know, but my message is let's learn to coexist. Hakuna noma tu. Ati nufala hapa ni mtaani.
Yeah, anyway, I would really love to talk to Cinderella. That is kama kwa chini, but kama yuko kama anaweza panda juu. But the thing is, and I want to repeat one more time, the algorithms of TikTok is very different from Facebook, Tinder, Chatubet, hizo sides za kunyonga, hizo sides za kufanya nini. Once you come to this platform, hey, you have to do what people are doing here. No. We have seen very many people came from Facebook and all those other platforms. They came to TikTok with a specific target to pin somebody down, you know? It doesn't work. Ni ngumu sana on this platform, on TikTok. Ni ngumu. So I don't know whether Cinderella landed on TikTok, then on a wrong platform, but I don't know. I really don't want to get involved into that. It's none of my business. But Cinderella, these are the people wenye watakuwa wanakuwatch. These are the people wenye watakuwa wanakusupport. So you must be very humble, you know, on this platform. You don't need to be rubbing shoulders with people left, right, and center. It doesn't work that way. Itakupatia pressure mingi, heart attack, kutusiana left, right, and center, which is not even worth it. No. Different venue, nimesikia hiyo, whatever the recording, I don't know where it started, to be honest. But kama mlitusiana hivyo, that's so bad. So bad. So if you can pull down that video, make peace, and hey, it costs nothing to say sorry. In as much as I know, you must be ready as a person to say sorry. it costs nothing to say, hey, sorry, I began on a wrong foot, you know, I found myself, let's start it over. Very easy, very simple, you move on. So kama ni kiburi, work on it. But coming from other platforms with the name of pinning somebody down from TikTok, inakuwa noma, itakuwa tungumu kidogo. Sawa.
Unaona huko unamadvise pull down video na kwambia hawezi, which means ako na kiburi sana. So yeye pia kudili na wewe pia hatutaki ahusiane na wewe.
Auka, you see, I can say like I'm not a veteran here. You people came here before me. I did find you people here, but for the time I've been around, trust me, I've seen watu wenye kuna kiburi. Nimona Cinderella sio Pro Max. Nimona watu wenye kuna kiburi Pro Max, but at the end they were humbled. So Cinderella pia atakuwa tu humbled. It's not gonna take itakawia sana. Because your kiburi isingenda for long. And that's why I said, kwa hii platform, kuna watu wenye wako na hasira kumliko, kuna watu wenye wanaweza tusi kumliko, kuna watu wenye wanaweza shout kumliko, you see. So it doesn't cost anything to just humble yourself and say sorry when you are wrong. Because when a lot of people wanakuja wanasema you are wrong, inamaanisha kuna kitu wanaona ni mbaya, kuna kitu nao wanaona umefanya vibaya. And when these people complain wakikuja kwako, because Auka nimeona you guys are being so polite here, inamaanisha that you people pia mnampenda. You've seen something good in her that probably is going away and you're trying to correct her like a young sister. But kama oni pia ni sawa, you cannot force her to pull it down, you cannot force her to apologize. It's her own decision to make. So let it be, but pretty soon atakuwa humbled.
Naweza sema hakuna mwenye anachukia udemu, but ile kiburi yenye ako nayo ni mbaya sana. Then angetake word zake back the moment walimchezea hiyo recording, alafu anza kujiexplain. Si eti kwanza kujiexplain sijui aliambiwa, na tusitumie ile DJ hapa. Kila mtu hapa, kuna mtu mwenye ako 20. Utajua, usianze kubeba chuki ya watu wawili ujiekee wewe. So asianze kutumia ile DJ ndiye alimwambia sijui nini na nini. Angetake words zake back the moment hiyo recording ilichezwa. Ametusi mtu kinembe, she's not sorry. Hata angesema let me take back my words, then anza kujiexplain. But kwanza kuongea hapa itataki kutake words zake back. Kiburi yake ataenda nayo huko Nairobi sijui Diehards. Na asianze kufanya eti ile DJ aonekane mbaya, pia yeye ni mbaya. Angetake word zake fast back.
Jaja, nikiongezea before tumalize, sisi Google Nation hatuna shida na yeye. Shida yetu tu ni ya pull down the video, aombe wa president msamaha, then ako sawa kuendelea kwa hizi kurom kwa hizi platform zingine. Lakini bila hiyo tutampatia peace. Every platform yenye atenda ya Google tutakuwa pale. Tutakuwa tu pale. Baka tu afanye hizo vitu ngapi? Hizo vitu mbili. Anasema atasikiza Rose Oginga na Jajauka peke yake. But akao kijua huyo Rose Oginga na Jajauka au ni Google. So atachagua before awafikie nyinyi wawili, then aombe msamaha, pull down hiyo video, then aendelee.
Mwanzo anafaa punguze kiburi. Hii ndio account yake ya kwanza. All people like Auka they have made people kama Auka wamekuwa na 10 account, 15 more than yako tu na moja tu na ametia kiburi. Tunakutana naye kwa street, kama anajiamini afungue live zake. Aache kuchochea tu kama chao.
Jaribu kukanyaga Bosskhan. Sijaribu kukanyaga Bosskhan. Usijaribu
mwache Bosskhan. Achana na Bosskhan.
Bosskhan jamani, tutakunyonya mkungu kama uwezi acha Bosskhan.
Bosskhan ni protocol sana. Bosskhan ni protocol sana wa Google. Huyo anarudi. Dubu.
Anyway,
can I say something?
Rose to take the mic.
Yes,
Rose, yeah, Rose talk,
yeah,
mama.
So
Mi nawashukuru Judge Cinderella. Nobody's telling you what to do. You're not a baby. You're a grown-ass woman. Fanya kile unataka. But remember, everything you do has a consequence. Hiyo nitakwambia, mi ni mwalimu. Kila kitu unachofanya itakukula mkia. Okay? So it is up to you to acknowledge what you have done is wrong, express your genuine remorse, which it doesn't seem you are. Nobody's going to dictate that on you. I'll tell you as a professional, do you and take responsibility. You have to be accountable for what you are doing, not kubandikia watu wengine. That's not their problem. Just as a saying, holding a grudge is like drinking a poison, expecting that that poison will kill that other person. I'm sorry, it doesn't happen like that. That grudge itakukula moyo, itakukula mental, itakukula your well-being emotionally, na wewe mwenyewe utakuwa ukiona sisi wote hapa TikTok ni wabaya. Jiulize na wewe je? If you can answer that, you are just gonna be a very joyous person on TikTok. We don't talk much, but we listen a lot. Remember my good friend.
Then we faint.
Yes, then we faint. And the judges say we faint. Why did she faint? Did she eat enough or XYZ? My sister, pride goes before distraction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Biblia naweza sema, wewe jichagulie poison yako. Kama ni hiyo ndio umechagua, watu wa TikTok wako hapa wanakutazama, wanakungojea, watakudandia vile wanavyopenda. Kwangu mimi, wewe sio mtoto, wewe ni upcoming great stuff if you choose to. I have my good friend young person Mr. Mtandao here anafanya podcast kama mimi, but sio ujinga kwenda kwake kumuuliza, hey, nilifanya hii, unaonaje? People consult to build each other. I do that with this young man and many others on this platform. My advice, if needed, is navigate your purpose, live your life.
Live your life.
Thank you.
And Mama Rose, I want to concur with everything that you have said. We have missed you. Welcome back.
I'm alive.
Yes, and I will reach out to you. There's one thing I want to commend you for. It's been a long few, I don't know whether it's minutes or even hours, I've lost track.
Minutes, few minutes.
But I want to commend you for keeping this platform open and tolerating the noise and the back and forth. That shows a lot of maturity. Because you were just here minding your own business, alafu hii kitu ikakukujia. But you have handled it well. You have made room for people to talk, for people to air their opinions. Wengine wamerusha maneno here and there. But you know what? I think the event or the circumstances called for that. And I like the way you have managed and led through this session. Just as Rose says, navigate your purpose, live your life. I always say, be you, do you, let your light shine. The reason why I say that, and it is very important for content creators who come on such platforms to understand why you are here. And once you've understood why you're here, you need to figure out what you need to do to really be successful. And for a role like a judge, and now the ICC judge, which I believe Judge Cinderella has what it takes to make that successful, the question then becomes, what do you do to make it successful? Because you can be a judge, but if no cases are coming to you, then are you really a judge? So then you need to step back and ask yourself, how are you even interacting with the people who are your potential customers, in quotes, in your court? And it's very, very important. And you know, there are certain things that people don't want to pay attention to. Wengine wanafikirianga tu ni chai all the time. Yes, TikTok is chai, but strategy is important. That's why we have certain people who are flag bearers on this TikTok, and you cannot touch them. They did their homework. And they know who they are interacting with, how and when. And this takes me back to what I started with about almost an hour ago. I don't know how long that. You need to figure out this platform, what works and what does not work. Because you may have a brilliant idea, but if you don't do your homework, and if your chemistry with people on this platform is not where it needs to be for what you want to do, then you're really going nowhere. And I'm saying this because I know there are certain smaller platforms in this TikTok that I have helped work to where they have visibility. Understand your why, and then understand what it takes for you to be successful. And then you have to make sure you have realistic expectations. And that brings me back to the initial question I asked. Why are you at Auka's platform and why now? Is it because you've realized that the avenue that you are taking is not leading you anywhere? Umekuja kwa hao watu ulikuwa umewadharau. Because you did dharau people on this platform. Coming here and beating your chest saying, you already made it, your name was already known. Yeah, your name could have already been known. I'm not disputing that. But is that what is needed for success in this platform? You have to be really thoughtful about where you want to go. Is it because these lions you thought were going to come, your 25,000 sasa ingi? Why? Know your why. And then know your environment. Very key to your success, my sister. I have nothing against you. I don't know you. I really don't care whether you succeed or fail. I do not know. And you know what? Mi nikifunga hapa, mnasikia emails inaingia. Mi nafanya kazi, I'll get my money at the end of the month or every 2 weeks. Whether you are there or you're not there, it doesn't matter. But listen, it is not one person who's telling you this. It's many people who are telling you, rethink your how. Rethink your how. And for you now to come here and demand, oh, mnipeleke kwa court, expecting for people to give you more limelight. Think, mama. Think. We care about you. And if you want success, please take your time and listen. Okay? You may think, oh, sijui wengine. No, I don't care whether you succeed or not, really. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me or anyway. Rose Oginga here will continue going to do her work and getting her money. Auka here is getting his masters in very many lines. Anyway. Auka, thank you very much. You have handled this very well. Tuendelee hivyo. Asante sana.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
And Auka,
Junior,
there is one tena huko anaitwa Junior.
Jina yetu na mtandao. Go ahead, Don, then mtandao.
So before I say what I wanted to say in a minute, there's this song I want to sing to Cinderella in just 2 seconds. Mtoto akililia wembe mpe, utamu atausikia mwenyewe. So amelilia wembe, amepatiwa, atasikia utamu ya wembe. So in a minute, Auka also, I want to say this.
Wait, King, I'm the one who sings on TikTok. Sasa umetoka wapi na hizi wimbo zako?
Mtoto akililia wembe.
Kila kitu vai baby.
Ona mimi mama ameongea. Sinasikia ni kama Donna ameongea, ni kama alikuwa anasema poem.
Yeah, so Auka, wacha nimalize just in a minute. Auka, I'm also an official lawyer to Lady J. Anybody who wants to accuse Lady J with anything wrong, come with evidence. We are ready to face you. And also to Cinderella, ukianza kucharaza Lady J, she will just keep quiet. She will not come to you. But trust me, the moment she decides to pounce on you, utasikia the Queen's English, and you will not even understand what is being said. And before you know it, trust me, you will be doomed. Right now, she's just watching. She's just watching. So the best advice is, tulia mama. umeguza Nyako na unaguza Lady J, itakumaliza. Calm down. Listen to the advices of Akina Rose Odinga. You see, these are intellectual people in this platform. The moment they start speaking, I keep quiet and listen.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know?
The moment they start speaking, I listen. Auka is also a scholar, but Auko bado umekuwa scholar wetu. I used to respect you a lot, but siku hizi tumeanza kucharaza. You see, Auka, you know, there's this respect I had for you, but I don't want to lose it. It's still there. But umeanza kucharaza, kukuja na false accusation. You accused my client falsely, and I'm taking you to court soon.
I can't even go to any court because I am the highest court. How dare you take Chief Justice? I can't even appear in any.
Thank you, Auka.
I can't go. How many times have I been invited? Nikipita hapo atimpa siwezi. I can't because I am there. I'm the top.
Takupeleka ICC. Anyway, let me end by saying this. Auka, there's no need to make enemies in this platform because I've never met you in person, Auka. Why should I make enemies with you? I've never met Mtandao in person. Kwa nini tukue enemies? The moment we learn to join hands together, trust me, we can make big things and we can move mountains. So it doesn't cost a thing.
Simping. Don't stop simping, okay? Wachana na kumio simping. What I'm going
where
to
I come from, we don't simp.
My parting shots.
Where I come from, we don't simp.
Stop simping to Auka. This is what I'm going to say. My parting shots to Judge Cinderella. All the best with your ICC court. Wacha tuone cases gani zitakuja huko. Kwaherini. Let me go back to the job that pays.
Hakuna hata moja itakuja huko. Anyway, Auka, you have a good evening.
I tell you what.
Thank you.
There's something different here, Junior. Look, if Cinderella really wants to grow, I mean, you know, we know there's no Supreme Court here. If she wants to develop something and she told the line, why not? You know, I'm sure you can support her. But you know, guys, just to say this, you know, TikTok can be, it's not a place we can come and explain ourselves. People take what they want to, okay, but they must hold the line. But it's never that serious. I say tulieni, ati manasi tulieni, msiguze konti yake, achani na Cinderella. Ene muda baadaye, achani nikende jabu.
Wewe nakupigia. But the thing is, Mtandao wewe unajua. Guys, I've started so many things. Actually, najionanga I'm the king of content, of idea. I'm very creative. All that sina time ya kufanya all my creativity and all. Sina hiyo time. I started this course to kuanzisha Kenya TikTok got to kuanzisha Kenya Annual Awards. People try to copy them. The fact that we are quiet or what doesn't mean they are dead. Nimesikia Cinderella akisema ati aliambiwa hiyo koti nini. We are busy. Mimi siko retirement kama the other nani mwenye ako na all the time. I'm a very young man. I need to do my thing. I need to study. Nafanya dinyane. Sina hii time at TikTok 24/7, you know? But the ideas are ours. If I wanted to patent hata hii ya quote, ninge patent. So mwenye naitumia tunafinya. But sina hiyo time. But Kenya TikTok got Kenya TikTok Annual Award. Those are our own creations Mtandao here. You know? They are going on very well. Nindu tuko busy. What tuko busy? So if you're starting something trying to discredit the initial people who drafted it, can't work. Another thing tunasimanga na Mtandao, the cake is too big. The cake is too big. Anybody who wants to open a court today, do it. Kenya TikTok has got millions of users, you know? Just see how you will package yourself when Ridimia nasamanga. Just build your community consistency. You know, it takes time, but the cake is too big. If you want to start East Africa Court of Appeal, start it. If you want to start ICC, do it. You know, mimi na watu wangu nitafanya zangu time yenye niko free na najisikia kufungua, nitakuja nifanye shughuli zangu nitoka. You know. So Cinderella, if you can't apologize, so bad. Sisi sasa tunasema tu all the best, but hii TikTok there's nothing that is more costly than huwezi fungua live yako juu unaogopa account yako itaripotiwa mara nini, like you don't have that freedom, you know. So I wish, take your time, go through it. If you can pull it down, if you can write to Nyako peke yako ni sawa, but if you kama umeona pia ni hivyo kaende, all the best. Saizi share account private, no? Account yako haizi grow nini, you know, because the moment your account is private there's nothing you can do, it can't grow. Umeka account private juu ya nini, juu ya watu. So just see how you coexist with people. If you are on the wrong side, hey yo, it was a reaction, it was out of
wanadamu wenye tuko hai hatuassociate na wakufi.
Hivyo tu tunafanya
hatuassociate na wakufi.
Tunasonga. Mimi tangu ningie TikTok, I only have 2 accounts. This one and Uka TV. Kuna siku mtu anasema atakuja kuripota account yako, sitaki maneno na watu. I mind my own business. You don't rub my shoulder, I won't rub yours. You mind your business, I mind my business. Simple. Please, mambo vipi super moderate? I need to, nataka ku drop in 6 minutes.
Niko poa sasa. Kuna violence lakini sipendi violence. Hii platform yetu sisi hatupendi violence. Na kama we ni errand boy wa mtu yeyote, usikuja hapa kutuambia what we should be doing. We kama ni errand boy wa mtu, we jikaze, malutakazo, malunalipwa. Here we say how
ongea na Don direct, tuache maneno ya kona.
We, just talk to me, acha pita kona.
Mimi nasitaki kuongea na wewe juu wewe ni errand boy. Makende yake ilikatwa kitambo.
Wewe sasa unaniita errand boy.
Siongei na watu wenye makende ilikatwa kitambo. So to my girl with me and the rest, I hope umesikia. Sisi hatutaki hapa drama mkuje kuanza kusema if nyofori that's huyu ako better than this. No, sisi hapa tunaongea ukweli, alafu usilete siji umetumwa huko ukuje kueneza injili. This is the legit court. We've been here. Endeleeni kuiba content yetu, but you can see sisi ni watu wa masters, sisi ni watu tunajielewa, we'll always come on top. So well, that said, well, have a lovely night for those who are gonna sleep. For those who are wherever they are, mkwe na siku poa. Na sisi hatukompete na wakufi, watu walikufanga Uganda wakakuja, hatujui vile walikuja Kenya. So
ulianza kucharaza, umekuwa toxic siku hizi.
Hii ni 2025, mtu akileta shit za charaza, mimi naweza charaza.
Umeanza kuwa toxic.
Mtandao.
We pineapple. We Don, I'm talking. Hii platform nikiongea watu wananyamaza. So ama ni kudrop. So
mimi unaweza ni drop, haina shida.
Juu you are all over. Hapa hatukuangi all over. Hapa unanyamaza, unapangwa. Hapa si kwa huko kwingine mali. Uko up and down, hapa unatulia. So if you come for Auka or anybody associated with Auka, this is 2025, we're gonna come for you. So don't dare us, you understand? You can copy our content, you can copy wherever you want, but look at Auka. He's young, he's vibrant, he has ideas. It's just that he's busy, you understand? But we have ideas. Nyinyi mkitaka mfungue hata Supreme, mulete Kibaki, mutoe kwa ni sawa, mulipe content sawa, but we don't pay for content, you understand? So kama Don, I'm addressing you, umelipo ukimbie from one platform to another, here is the wrong platform for you. Hapa tulipani na hapa tupigi.
No one can afford me, I don't get
no, you are very cheap by the form.
Unaanguka na Don.
Yes, Don, you know me, I've been looking at Don. I'm like, you have this nice voice. You have this nice voice. You look like a man who understands yourself, but you're all over. You're bootlicking somebody who can even help you. What's the problem?
What's your dissertation,
and you are here trying to be a politician, trying to bring your manifestos here. No, I'm talking. You shut up and listen. I'm talking. When a lady talks, no, yeah, please, you better shish. Don't come here with your manifestos trying to say, oh, this. People who are retired, you are here telling us shit. You understand? Don't give her that. Sisi tuko na mkate yetu. So please weka kando, enda huko mali unalipwa shilingi yako 2. Hapana, in TikTok hakuna kitu na adult. If somebody is gonna come here aleta politics zenye ziko, we gonna inject. So me spend violence. Bye.
Mtandao kidogo Cobra, mtandao
niko kwako don niko kwako
no niko kwa mtandao alafu takupatia chance Cobra. Mtandao,
yes, Phyllis,
I want to tell you, mtandao, you do podcast, and first of all I wanted to ask Phyllis, what's your dissertation, mama? And then mtandao, next time you open a podcast, take advantage of this, please. Kindly teach our girls that beauty with brains is very much important.
Wait, Don, I've done 100 of them. I'm not a novice, my friend. Know your crowd.
Teach our ladies that
beauty with brains. Wewe mwenyewe uko na sauti na umefinywa makende. So what's
your dissertation, mama?
No, don't come for my beauty because I'm very beautiful.
No.
Don't come for my beauty.
I'm not questioning your beauty. What's your dissertation?
Umefinywa hata ujijui. Your name is not even looking anymore.
Can you teach your children? You are an intellectual, mama. You are a scholar. What's your dissertation? You can't even answer that question. What's your dissertation, Phyllis?
Don't atakushukisha. Tulia, Don. Let's move on.
Sinaweza shuka ina noma.
No. Anyway, Junior, tukoti rudi basi. And if you want what do you call it?
Wewe mtandao unajua na kuanga busy bro. Like if I get time, like the maximum amount of time I can come for live yangu is maybe once in a man. I'm so busy. Kuna vitu mingi za kufanya. Kuna vitu mingi sana za kufanya.
Well, the public wants it, and yeah, I mean, court clerk tufanye tu. Na pia friends, listen, Kenya TikTok Got Talent also is around the corner. So mambo ni mengi tu yani. Watu atulie tu. Tutafanya mambo.
Yeah, the 4th edition.
Yes, we shall be New York round.
Kenya TikTok Got Talent. If you know you are talented in any way, singing, dancing, acrobatics, magicians. Hey, very soon the poster will be up. We are doing the 4th season, so as you always know, kuna pesa hapo ndani. Na hii pesa si yetu.
Kuna talent ya matusi hapo.
Mimi niko na talent ya ku receive lion.
Kuna talent ya matusi.
Judge Cinderella alini text. Cinderella, if you will apologize, go back and apologize, definitely I'll read your text. But if not, why would I be also be a kama uko na kiburi, you know? So if you can think about it, definitely I'll reply to a message. But kama uko huko juu na uko huku, mimi nitaiacha tu hapo pia. So retrace your steps and
alafu ukapia, you know, sometimes poleni sorry kwa kuinterrupt. The thing is, you know, some of us we look young na maybe experience ya miaka imetufanya tukakuwa watu ya. So sometimes maybe some level of maturity comes with age, even though that's not an excuse for one to be reckless, especially at a place where all is demanded of you is a mere apology, a simple sorry that will change the paradigm of everything, including your own life going forward. Unaona, ajaona umuhimu wake, maybe because of age or maybe because hajafika pale tumefika kimaisha. Sometimes life has to humble you in a way. So kama hajafika hapo, maybe atafika hapo sahi. But if for me, kama ningemadvise, kama nasikia, I would just ask you, please, and again, please, listen to these guys, because most of them ni wazee. Me, I'm probably like 13 years older than you. That doesn't make me any special or any clever than you or brighter than you. But Ukiona watu humble to that level where the scholars are coming up, all these old people coming up telling you that, okay, all you need is to apologize. They're not demanding you to do anything extraordinary. And in fact, it will not take anything out of your flesh. You're not going to go to bed with one arm or one leg. Ukishia sema pole. You know, just calm down. Calm down to a level of being like, you know what, I'm the bigger person here. Let me apologize hata kama sina makosa. All these people want for you, you may succeed. Just make peace for the sake of peace. It will be well with you. Hawa watu wanatembea, ndio wanakusupport. The very people that are down here saying, oh, miss yozi na content yake, are the very people who come up to your content and supporting you.
Wanasema mdosi wako analia.
Nimeshtuka auka kuna kitu. Auka ngoja kidogo, kuna kitu nimeshtuka.
Huyu auka usiaiguza. Mtoto anaguza auka anacheza na moto. Mtoto anaguza auka.
There's something I've seen somewhere. Auka. Uni Phyllis mwenye alikuwa anasema she's beautiful.
No, don't go there. No, you're a man. Don't do that.
Now you are being stupid. Don't compose machozi la DJ.
No,
Phyllis is my moderator.
Exactly.
Phyllis, ukimwona sasa block
Sasa wacha nikuulize, mimi msichana mgani nguruwe ambaye si mrembo? Msichana mgani nguruwe yenye imekanyagwa inaenda kulala ni yezi ejaculate. Sasa ndio tunaanza kupigana.
Okay,
Don't I've never come to your platform, disrespected you or your moderators or whatever, you know?
No. Don't.
That's bad.
Someone else's, the way Unafila is address is the same way he is. He's been used for a cause that has got nothing to do with this platform. Hata kuja hapa anajaribu kujionyesha vile anaweza ongea. We know that he's been sent up here ama amekuja hapa hivi ku represent a cause. That's why even with all you are trying to say, he was only directing it and connecting it to his boss.
Huku kwangu moderators wangu wako na power.
Asijaribu kuja hapa na
because they make this platform what it is. You can't come and
by the way, when it comes to Auka, we will do whatever it takes. Nobody touches this guy, man. Trust you me. Haitawezekana.
Hata huko mdosi wake nikipitianga kimakosa, kuna siku nimewahi hata comment.
Akaituko kwa mdosi wake because that's
watu waheshimiane tu. I nilikupandisha hapa tu just for nini tuongee, but now if you want to start disrespecting people, that is a no. No lady is ugly. Everybody is beautiful. Every lady is beautiful. You know, you have a daughter. I know you have a wife, so can't be saying that you know, no, that's wrong. Okay. Hizo mnapeleka huko kina Malisafi penye mnatusiwa mama, you know, but not here. Hiyo ukitaka kutusiana wanawake, I'm a product of a mother. So I can't be on a platform mtu no, that is no. Hizo ni kwa kina Malisafi. Mnaenda huko mnacharazana, mnatusiana. Maisha inasonga tu.
But maybe he's manifesting what he's always been consuming. You know, that's the content he's been consuming elsewhere. He's only manifesting what he is inside out. So I won't be surprised. It's sad though. It's sad.
Yeah. Sasa guys, I have to drop you guys. Niende nilale. Boka. Where's Amunda wewe? Ampira za. Oh, Shina, please come up and sing.
Auka pole man. Jana umejoli niongelesha nikiwa katikati ya heated debate. It was sad. It was sad that I was there. Hata siku notice. At the same time pia niko na drive. So siku notice.
I feel so much.
Okay guys, bye. Phyllis, baadaye.
Smartly, nani aliendanga wapi?
Niko poa. Mimi mnajua mimi ndio Miss Kisi, anikome.
Nani tu Mr. X.
X yuko lakini ako busy saizi. Kuna kitu anapanga hapo hivyo ya April. Takuja kumsupport tu.
And by the way, I also have got something coming up. I told you guys I'm the king of creativity, so already I'm planning hata kutoka kwa hiyo quote. I'm coming out with something new again, you know. Time ndio sina.
Ulisema ulikuwa TZ? Tupatane huko April.
Wazi smartly. Guys, see you. Acheni mimi nilale kidogo 2 hours niende.
At least watu wameongea hiyo kitu imewatoka.
Yeah, au kanipandishe kidogo please. Kenya. Kama ni maneno ya kuomba nini hiyo
tulisema ulona Shina hapo chini. Shina alikuwa hapo chini.
Yeah, Shina was down here.
Shina
au kama
Ambo Kenya.
Ni Muriasi anaongea.
Wewe Unsongo.
Ulibadilisha jina tena.
Nione nyuma ya tenti ile namba ingine Eric imekataa kukuja bana, hata simu yangu imefungika, ndio maana niko na akaunti tofauti ya simu yenye situmii.
Eric ni nini?
Ile pesa ya kupewa. Si hata uliona nilipostiwa X by the way, au kama kutafuta wakati simu yangu inakuanga sikupatangi. Si niliposti
namba ya Kenya I only read it on Saturday.
Anyway,
text Saturday nitaona. So wazi smart. So help. Moriasi utanimaliza siku moja. Guys, hebu follow Moriasi.
Niko serious. Hata unga ili expire.
Na ile account nyingine imeenda wapi?
Ndio hiyo iko kwa hiyo simu yangu yenye imefungwa. Sasa situmia.
Ilikuwa ile simu ya kulipa pole. Unalipa pesa ngapi na day?
Nalipa 253 ukweli kabisa, hata nikiingia live nita screenshot nikuonyesha.
Unalipa 253.
But kwa kitu kama kwa 5 months.
Okay. Sasa namba sasa si imefungwa. Namba yako iko kwa hii simu ama iko kwingine?
Iko kwa hii simu.
Aya, utani text sawa.
Sasa hii simu haina WhatsApp ya hiyo namba ingine yako. Niliweka ni magroups pekee ziko kwa hii WhatsApp.
Ani text tu itakuja ama uni text hapa kwa DM. No, DM ya TikTok sitasoma, sikudanganya. So ni text tu kwa hiyo WhatsApp, sawa?
Basi nitakutext kesho wakati itafungua temporary kesho saa 9.
Amu text Phyllis namba yako.
Phyllis ako wapi?
Ni moderator. Alikuwa hapa. Ulamtext.
Yupo hapa. Phyllis yake comment kidogo nikuone.
Juu mimi saizi nikitoka hapa kuniona tena labda I don't know. Takuchukua time before nirudi live. I go on. Sawa guys, mimi naenda. Moriasi, si ni hivyo?
Sawa, asante.
Tuimbe ile Afrobeat basi before tuende, ile ya Kisi version. Ilikuwa inaenda aje?
Sai ni usiku tutafukuzwa.
Wewe imba. Unaweza pata sponsor hapa. So nakumbuka ile siku. Imba, piga ile Afrobeat. Ni dance nikienda.
We si mamangu, mbona unalia? Mimi si charia. We si mamangu, mbona unalia?
Ile ingine ndio inabamba. Ile si wote.
Ina kuruma Samshangsha abanda bela kizanuna avele vedege zambila nguvela vang akire au kwa nilipana na nini nyingine na mind tofauti. Sasa siwezi kukumbuka hizo vitu.
Sawa, nitumie message, haina shida.
Sawa.
See you guys, see you.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.